Apex Legends has been out for about 2 weeks now, and already we can see the game has so much potential to reach the #1 spot in the Battle Royale genre, and is quite possibly my new favourite game at the moment. Blowing games like Fortnite and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds out the water on release, Apex Legends is one of the most popular games on the market right now. It has already beat Fortnite, reaching over 1 million downloads in the first 8 hours of release, and now currently has over 10 million players. Respawn Entertainment seem to have really outdone themselves with this game to reach these stats in this short of a time period, considering there was no marketing or announcements of the game's release. They hosted an event where people had the chance to go out and try the game, but that wasn't revealed until content creators made videos on the game. The concept of the game is a simple battle royale. However, instead of the classic 100 players in a game, the developers have decided to keep it to a 60-player game having 3 players a team. This is interesting because we have yet to see a battle royale game introduce 3v3 combat until now, which in my opinion makes the game more likeable. It has a good comparison to Rainbow Six Siege when it comes to its characters. The characters are known as legends in the game, and each of them have a unique ability and one ultimate ability. For example, the legend I like to play as is known as Mirage. His ability is that he is able to create a clone of himself to try and confuse enemy players when in a fight, and his ultimate ability is where he will turn invisible for 10 to 15 seconds and create 6 clones of himself scattered around the enemy to really confuse them. If you can find 3 legends whose ability and ultimate work well together, then you'll have a team that could practically be unstoppable if each player knows how to use the character they've chosen. I believe that Respawn Entertainment will continue to add new legends into the game as the game gets progressively older. When you load up a game of Apex Legends, you are flying over the map in a ship. What I like about this game is that you don't need to jump out separately. The game will randomly pick a member of your team to be something called the Jump Master. This person will control where the players go and when they exit the ship. However, the team can jump out on their own if they wish, and they also have the ability, like any other Battle Royale game, to suggest a place to land. Just like every other Battle Royale game, Apex Legends follows the standards when it comes to loot in the game. Apart from guns, each item is assigned to a rarity. These are either common, uncommon, epic or legendary. Each weapon is assigned by its colour, judging on which ammo it takes. Around the map you can find these weapons and the ammunition for them. However, 2 of the weapons in the game can only be obtained through supply drops, and these are the Mastiff Shotgun and the Kraber 50 caliber sniper rifle. The game is set in the Titanfall universe, so a lot of the weapons in Apex can also be found in the Titanfall games. Each weapon is customizable with different skins that you can unlock and can really benefit from attachments that you pick up whilst you are in game. What I don't like about the weapons in Apex Legends, however, is that the damage isn't judged by your distance from the target like in any other Battle Royale games. In this clip I am currently playing, I'm in training mode using the Mastiff Shotgun. We can see how far away I am from the target with the shotgun, and that it does the same amount of damage as when I am up close. For the Mastiff Shotgun, that is 18 damage to the body and 36 damage to the head. I am sure for those of you who have played first person shooters before, you know that a shotgun is a close range weapon, and for it to do the same amount of damage far away as well as up close seems a bit unfair. I hope that Respawn Entertainment consider changing this in the future. However, if they don't, I'm still more than happy with the game that has been produced. Whilst in game, there are multiple opportunities to better your loot and gain advantages on the other players. Each location on the map has been given a rarity judging on what type of loot you can find there. So for example, the bunker is a high tier loot zone, so you can expect to see better loot than you would say in the river centre, which is a mid tier loot zone. The map also has supply drops and a supply ship which carries relatively good loot, so if you manage to get on that ship when the game starts, you have a good chance of picking up easy kills. However, other teams will be competing for these, and you will end up in fights that you might not be prepared for if you don't play carefully. The map also has places called hotspots at the beginning of the game. Just like the supply ships, these are set in random locations. But the good thing about these places is that if you're lucky enough, you can find a weapon fully equipped with legendary attachments. So far, I haven't found one of these that landed in a hotspot, but I hope to find one. There are also zip lines around the map, giving the player the ability to reach places quicker than you would on foot, and places you cannot get simply by jumping. The way the healing works is like any other Battle Royale game. There are medkits and syringes scattered around the map that you can use to bump your health up to full. There are also little shield recharges that restore your shield a bar at a time, or if you can find a shield canister, it can restore it to full. How many bars of shield you have is judged on the rarity of your armor. Level 1 armor gives you 2 bars of shield, level 2 armor gives you 3 bars of shield, and the armors level 3 and 4 give you 4 bars of shield. A useful item in the game is the Phoenix Kit. If you've played Fortnite, then you will have definitely heard and come across an item called a Chug Jug. Well, the Phoenix Kit is the same concept. It restores the player's health all the way up to full as well as their shield. This is useful when either you or one of your teammates has been knocked down and someone has managed to revive them. Around the map there are also respawn terminals. The way this works is if one of your team has been killed, you have the ability to bring them back into the game if you can collect their player's banner from where they died. The only downside to this is they do not have any weapons that they had when they died, and would have to go and collect them or start anew. This is useful in case you are a man down or on your own for a final fight. The game comes with a ping mechanic. This allows you to ping enemies, places, weapons, armor, and just about everything in the game. If you ping a door or a box, then it will create a blue outline around that item, making it more visible to the team. This is helpful if you want to show your team a place or an item that they need. With that being said, this is the end of the review here. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, like, do whatever. I really don't care at this point because this was for college work. Thank you for watching. See you in a bit.